Good morning, afternoon, evening, or night, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Bella and I'm back with another video. Okay, so as I'm sure some of you may know, there is a new movie coming out in April of this year called Avengers Endgame. The last Avengers movie that came out was in 2018 and it was called Avengers Infinity War. I just wanted to talk about that movie today and I'm not prepared for Endgame. I don't even know if I really want to watch it. So this today will be my movie review, or I guess like my thoughts about the movie Infinity War as I try to prepare my heart and mind to watch Endgame. So Infinity War came out in April, of 2018. I went and watched it the week it came out. I saw it in theaters and okay, so let me explain this, right? On social media, I'd seen so many things about the movie just in the couple days that it had first came out, right? Like so many people were just like so upset and heartbroken and like you know, being like posting memes about them sitting in the theater just staring at the screen like 10 minutes after the movie ended, like what the heck just happened. So I went in there like a little apprehensive and I was like, okay, it can't be that bad, maybe people are just being like, you know, dramatic. So I went in there, you know, with the open mind, because I was like, you know, Avengers 1 and 2 were not that bad. It was, I mean, there was stuff happening, bad stuff happening, but it wasn't like, you know, like heart-wrenching and terrible. It was just like, oh, cool action, fun stuff, you know? So I went in there a little apprehensive, but you know, like I was like, it's gonna be fine. And then the movie started. Let me say, it immediately started off so dark and like depressing looking. And I mean, I guess I can talk about it because it's been so long since the movie came out, but like where it starts, it's like Thor's there all beat up, and then there's Thanos and his lackeys, and just like off the bat, like at the beginning of the movie, Heimdall and Loki both die. I had such little hope for the rest of the movie afterwards. After that, I was like, oh my god, they're actually just gonna kill everybody. And when I'm thinking that in my head, you know, I'm not thinking literally. So the movie goes on and, you know, there's this bit of humor mixed in, but the whole movie is just so like dark and depressing feeling, right? You have Thanos about to just like kill everybody and he seems basically unstoppable. Like the Hulk came out and like started attacking him and he knocked Hulk aside like a freaking puppet. Like he just came out and seemed unstoppable. So I'm thinking about this now. I'm like, how are they going to defeat Thanos? And I'm like, I knew this movie was gonna be 2 parts, but still I was like, what's gonna happen? You know, I was like, how is this gonna go? Is this fight gonna stretch out through 2 movies, or like what happens, right? So I'm sitting in the theater and just barely surviving throughout the whole movie. And, you know, I had my moments of happiness, like Peter Parker came in and I absolutely love him. You know, seeing Captain America again was amazing because I love Captain America very, very dearly. His part where he came in, where it was like the fight with like Scarlet Witch and Vision and all of that, that was cool. Vision got tossed around in this movie. He didn't even stand a chance in this movie. Right at the beginning when he comes in, he gets shot and then he's going through this fight and he can barely fight for himself because he was shot. And then Vision doesn't really get to like fight because he's dying. And I'm like, you technically aren't human. You know, you're vibranium. Why are you dying this easily? So now let us move on to the second part of the movie. Okay, everyone dies. The only people that survived in this movie were practically the original 6 Avengers from the first movie. Everyone else dies! Like, they were all just disappearing one after the next, and I just like couldn't wrap my mind around it. I was like, you know, thinking through the movie, I was like, oh my god, everyone's gonna die, and everyone actually did. I think the worst part is the realization that how many times has Captain America lost Bucky at this point? Like, so many times, like 3 or 4 times, that he's gotten Bucky back and then lost him, you know? And now thinking going into Endgame, like, you know, we know everybody's gonna come back. Like, we know they're gonna beat Thanos and bring all these people back that died. But now my thought process is, I don't think Captain America is surviving Endgame. No matter how much I want him to, realistically, I'm thinking he's not going to survive. And I can go on a whole tangent about that, but I'm not going to. You know, I have my theories, everybody else has theirs. But the common theory is that either Iron Man or Captain America or both of them are going to die. So like, my thought is that they bring all these people back and Bucky comes back only for him to lose Captain America. Probably, possibly permanently. This keeps me up at night. Let's try to be a little brighter, I guess. One of the funniest moments to me is on the battlefield when Captain America sees Groot for the first time. Thor's like, this is my friend Tree, and he's like, I am Groot, and then Cap was like, I am Steve Rogers. That killed me, and it's even funnier because when you think back earlier in the movie, Thor literally says that he took an elective in Groot's language in school. So that's why he can understand Groot, so he speaks Groot's language. So that means Groot's name is literally Tree. His name is Tree. That's good. That's also interactions between the Guardians of the Galaxy and the Avengers. That was good. That was good content. The whole like when Star-Lord's like, where's Gamora? And Iron Man goes, I'll do you one better. Who's Gamora? And then Drax is on the ground and is like, I'll do you one better. Why is Gamora? I think about that moment a lot. That was funny. So I know my movie reviews are more like what I liked about the movie instead of actually reviewing it. I mean, like, I don't do like a professional review. I'm just kind of like, I like this movie and here's why, and like, you know, just characters, hilarious. But if I were actually like rate this movie, you know, the part of me that's salty that everyone dies wants to give this movie like a -5 out of 10, but this movie was actually really good, so I'd give it like a 9.5 out of 10 because I'm still really salty. But it was a really nicely executed movie, I think. I mean, people may not share my opinion, but I think it was a really good movie, and the plot is strong and terrible and sad, but still strong, and that they just did a really good job, and the Russo brothers are very talented when it comes to, you know, filming the Avengers movies. That's all of my opinions. That's what I think about the movie. If you guys haven't seen it, I don't know what you're doing because it came out almost a year ago now. Go watch it. Endgame's coming up soon. I'll let you guys know when I watch Endgame. You probably will know because I'll probably post a video sobbing. And so yeah, that's it for today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. Also subscribe to my channel if you want to be notified whenever I post a video. Hit the notification bell, and I'll see you guys next week.